Lesson number one, before you go sharing your video all over Facebook and whatnot, watch it again to see if the audio works. Because for whatever reason, the audio was really horrendous on my first try for this video. And fortunately, one of my Facebook friends caught it. So I'm doing this again. And I'm sure the second time will be a charm. So let's dig into this topic. I have many clients who are dealing with children diagnosed with what's called oppositional defiant disorder, which I think is a lousy diagnosis, and that's for another conversation. But what it essentially means is you have a child that is very angry and blames people that are in authority, parents, teachers, whoever. They blame these people for their anger, for how they feel about life. And they never let these people forget it. They're always verbally abusing them. I hate you. They're swearing, you don't love me. And so many of these parents have a hard time not only hearing that, but having any idea of how on earth to respond when this young person that you are pouring your heart out to ignores all of your contributions to their life and says, that doesn't matter, I hate you anyway, and so on. So I did some thinking this morning of what language could I give the parents who struggle with this to help them not only add a little perspective and validate their own efforts, but also giving their child some food for thought. And what I came up with is what I call the parent's promise. And I'm going to read it to you now. Here's the parent's promise. I love you so much that I listen, even when you tell me you hate me. When you're sick and puking all over the house, I clean up after you, not because I have to, but because I love you. And loving you doesn't mean that I give you everything you want the moment you want it. Loving you is giving you the tools you need to move forward in this world after I'm no longer here to guide you. I not only love you when I step in to support you whenever you feel helpless, I also love you when I refuse to allow you to believe you are helpless. By teaching you the tough lessons that help you build the emotional muscle you'll need to persevere in a world that doesn't get any easier. I'm raising you to be a leader in your own life instead of a mindless follower in everyone else's. That's how much I love you. I love you so much that I'm willing to wait as many decades as I must for the day when you realize that everything I'm saying to you right now is true. And you look at me with a smile as you say, thank you for loving me so much. Until then, I'm going to keep on loving you the best way I know how, so you'll always remember that with me in your life, you'll always have at least one person that will never leave your side. So that's a parent's promise. I wrote it kind of quickly. I'm sure there's a lot that we can add to it. So if you want to discuss this more, go ahead and send me a private message. We'll tweak it a little bit to make it fit your circumstances as best as possible. If you found value in this, make some comments. Let me know. And if you know of any other parents that can benefit from this message, feel free to share. That's what it's for, to be helpful. And until next time, this has been Brian King. We'll talk again soon.